Welcome to another episode of Connect Paranormal. Today we ask, are there werewolves in Northwest Ohio? Defiance, Ohio, like many towns across America and indeed the world, is rich with history, culture, and folklore. The city has seen the passage of time imbue it with countless tales, many of which are passed down through generations. Among the more intriguing, and certainly the more chilling of these, is the idea of werewolf activity. But how deep does this lore run? And is there any truth behind the tales of lycanthropy in Defiance? Defiance, Ohio is located in the northwest corner of the state, near the border with Indiana and Michigan. With a population just over 16,000, it is the kind of quaint, close-knit community where everyone knows each other. But during the summer of 1972, a series of bizarre events had residents convinced that a werewolf was stalking the area. While the sightings eventually stopped, the legend of the Defiance Werewolf lives on, and some claim occasional encounters continue to this day. A werewolf, as folklore often describes, is a human who transforms into a wolf, typically during the full moon. This concept exists in many cultures and goes back centuries, if not millennia. From the tales of the ancient Greeks and Romans to Eastern European stories, the idea of a man becoming a beast is both captivating and terrifying. Defiance, Ohio's legends around werewolves are somewhat distinct from the traditional tales of Europe. Local folklore speaks of settlers witnessing strange occurrences around the dense forests and along the Maumee River, often attributing the mysterious happenings to wolfmen. Whispers of livestock mutilations, eerie howls, and unexplained tracks have been part of local narratives. These tales grew, with some claiming to see actual transformations or even encounters with half-man, half-wolf entities. The first notable modern incident took place on July 25, 1972, when railroad worker Ted Davis spotted a 6-foot-tall hairy creature clutching a large wooden board near the train tracks. Before Ted could react, the beast struck him on the shoulder with the board and fled. Just a few days later, Ted and his co-worker Tom Jones both saw the creature again, observing it from a distance as it lurked in some bushes before running away. Startled, the men decided to report the sightings to the local police. Initially skeptical, the police took the reports more seriously after a third witness, a grocery store employee, claimed an enormous dog-like monster ran in front of his car after a late night shift. With multiple accounts from credible sources, Chief Donald Breckler acknowledged that they were now treating the reports as a legitimate public safety issue. Descriptions of the creature were remarkably consistent across eyewitnesses. It was characterized as a bipedal, muscular beast at least 6 feet tall, covered in hair and possessing wolf-like features in the face. While not sighted during a full moon, its resemblance to a werewolf was unmistakable. As word of the encounters spread, panic grew amongst the residents of Defiance. Local newspapers like the Toledo Blade and the Defiance Crescent News began reporting on the strange events. Allegedly, the creature was even spotted wearing jeans in one account. For several weeks in the summer of 1972, the town was on high alert, with many afraid to leave their homes at night. But just as mysteriously as the Defiance werewolf appeared, it then seemed to disappear. After that initial flurry of sightings in late July, reports sharply declined. The creature was never captured or conclusively identified, and its true nature remains unknown to this day. In the 5 decades since, occasional werewolf sightings have sporadically occurred in and around Defiance. In the 1970s, a driver claimed to see a similar dogman creature just north of the nearby town of Tiffin. Some have speculated the Defiance werewolf could be related to other cryptids in the region like the Michigan Dogman or the Germantown Dogman. But encounters are rare, and no proof of the creature's existence has ever surfaced. Nonetheless, the events of that summer 1972 left an indelible mark on Defiance. While the werewolf madness has long since subsided, the legend remains alive. Late-night trips down lonely rural roads are never the same for those raised on the chilling tale of the Defiance werewolf. And some lifelong residents still prefer the safety of being home before the moon rises, just in case. What makes the Defiance werewolf particularly intriguing is how its description aligns with other midwestern werewolf accounts before and since. Cryptozoologists have noted similarities between the Defiance creature and the infamous Michigan Dogman. That creature was described as a 7-foot-tall wolf-like biped that was spotted multiple times near a Michigan tribe's burial grounds, leading to speculation of a Native American curse. The Beast of Bray Road, a Wisconsin werewolf sighted frequently in the 1990s, was also noted for its wolf-human hybrid appearance. Across these cases spread out over 30 years, the consistent eyewitness reports of muscular, upright canine beasts suggest the possibility of a werewolf lineage unique to the Great Lakes region. Skeptics argue more mundane explanations involving wolves, bears, or pranksters in costumes. But the regularity of the sightings and the genuine fear they invoke point to something more mysterious and unexplained lurking in the shadows. For now, the Defiance Werewolf remains elusive but potentially still stalking the Ohio countryside under the glow of the moon. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to Connect Paranormal. This will allow us to make more videos.